Or the disrespect before you play back, button check. Button check.
What is up, Butt Check family? Welcome back to yet again a beautiful Monday morning. We got a full week of checking these buttons. Chapters down below because we're going to get straight into it today. And that sub button is right there. Thank you guys for taking the time, as always, for helping the channel grow. So much over the weekend, we got to recap it and get to them highlight moments. Let's go. All right, now into the first set of Capcom Pro Tour weekend winner buttons that need to be checked. So Street Fighter posted this just yesterday, right? Or I should say the official Twitter page, right? Saying it's time for more CPT, obviously 2023. We got our US/Canada West top 16 live, and of course, this was just yesterday. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the top 8 and weekend winners on the screen right now. Congrats to everybody, and here's some highlights. Check it out.
Oh my, not enough to kill or anything.
Departure, double time.
He doesn't want to cancel because he doesn't want to get level 2'd, which means Reynolds has to just back off here. He stuffs him, so no portal, one hit away. Snake Eyes, one hit from doing this, and that'll do it. Snake Eyes qualifies for Capcom Cup with Zangief 3-0 in our grand finals reset over Reynolds. The big man is fighting for the million.
Let's fucking go, baby! Let's fucking go! Good games. As always, nephew, good games. But let's fucking go, baby! Let's go!
And we also got to give that shout out to that FGC globally, baby, because over the weekend, bracket reset, information on the screen. World Warrior 2023 was UK and Ireland went down, and I believe, who was it? Ending Walker took it home.
Watch out for DI. Nice anti-air. No, get back in the corner.
No, that's it. That's the tournament. Ladies and gentlemen, Ending Walker is going to win the first World Warrior of the bracket reset series here. And there you have it. Closing it out with the Ryu.
What are you going to say, Ninjammers? What are you going to say?
So, in terms of the World Warrior format, this is Ending Walker's 7th win, I believe. He won all 5 ranking events in SF5 and the regional final. And now he wins the first one of SF6. So his World Warrior win streak continues.
Continues, yeah.
All right, next up for them, CPT Part 2, Electric Boogaloo. No, that's not it. It's CPT 2, though. It's a continuation of the first story. Buttons that need to be checked. So apparently, you know, we got all these online qualifiers more than ever. We only have, what was it, like 3 or 4 offline qualifiers for the CPT? In the beginning, it was a big discussion because we've always been used to the offline scene. But obviously, with the whole, you know, COVID and the economy and everything basically restructurizing. Is restructurizing a word? Restructurizing. Apparently, I just made up restructurizing. Fuck it, let's use it. Restructurizing. Today, we made it up. It's good. Okay, so since the restructurization of the FGC and everything as we know, CPT has changed as well, right? Now we got all these offline formats. We got all these online formats. Granted, the netcode is a lot better, but people out in the community feel like it's not the same and it's not hitting quite right. Very interesting discussion. Pick it up right here with Zaferino. His information down below. Definitely check him out. Show him that love. He posted this saying, I hope CPT next year brings back qualifying through more offline events, somehow incentivizing playing in these online brackets with CPT points or winners getting all expenses paid trips to premier events at minimum. These online tournaments don't hit the same regardless of how good the game is. And you can see the screenshot down below that he took. I guess it was the viewing at the time he was checking it out. 6.5 thousand. Like, that's it. Not bad, but obviously way low for Street Fighter 6 because you can see 282K followers. He continues on right here saying, I think we need to have an organization that represents the views of top players to work together with companies to structure formats in ways that benefit both parties. The circuit lacks soul. We need to go back to having those monthly offline premieres we'd all tune into/go to. And Mr. CEO himself, right, Alex Jabali responds to that saying, I absolutely love how many opportunities fighting games have with online now, but I'll always ask the question when comparing it to the offline experience. How many final matches from online tournaments do you remember compared to offline major moments/sets? Zaf responds an astounding about, I'd say, Then Justin to the Wong answered this as well, saying, that's what I be saying. You win an offline tourney from Capcom, you get flown out to the premiere. Online tourneys are cool and great, but man, I miss watching the offline tourneys so much. Others adding to that, responding to Justin, saying, thing is, if esports motivates purchases / Capcom revenue, then they need to do online more, as many players can't afford all the flights. And I see Damascus adding to this as well, saying, honestly, the current system is so close to being amazing. Keep World Warrior events, they're an amazing incentive, just remove finals. Remove these online premieres and replace them by offline premieres. That's all it needs. Easy adjustment to make the system great. Okay, so there you go, and it kind of, continues from there. Well, how y'all feeling? We definitely feel the FGC, for those who've been around, long enough, hasn't always been like this. Right before COVID, it felt like there was a damn premiere or a major every other weekend, right? People were always traveling. They were always trying to catch these. There was always hype moments. I think on one hand, Jabali has an amazing point when he says how many final moments or grand finals or whatever do you remember online? You really don't. I mean, one could go viral or something like that, but that hypeness, the crowd, the pop-off, all of that is gone now. I don't know. I think that was just a huge part of the vibe, right? It was a huge part of the whole finale when making it to grand finals. And now online, it's quiet. This shit is quiet. You got comments on top of comments and reposting and whatnot, but damn, not the same. But on the other hand, you got people that make good points saying, well, the problem was that that's all good and all, but so many people, I would say the majority, cannot afford either the time off of work or the travel expenses because it is expensive as hell. And the majority of everybody is not sponsored and doesn't have the trips covered. The shit is pricey. So therefore, doing it this way definitely brings more to the party. And in the end, Damascus seems to wrap it up fairly nice when he says, yeah, it's almost perfect. Like, we just need to make some adjustments and it could be there. But at the end of the day, how far off do y'all think this is gonna go? Is it all due to esports, like some are saying, or nah, it's eventually gonna get tweaked? Do you think they'll listen sooner than later? How y'all feeling? Let me know. All right, next up for them celebrity picks for the Waka Flocka versus Sonic Fox MK1 match that's about to go down. We know we're getting that much closer to MK1, right around the corner next month. I believe on the 19th, Sonic is supposed to face off against the rap superstar Waka to the Flocka. It's going down. Link down below if you guys want to cop those tickets. Trust me, it's going to be a nice little gathering. Anyway, there's some celebrities that are supposed to be a part of the event as well. I got to talk to them, had the pleasure of meeting them, doing the interview. They gave their actual honest opinion because they're actually going to play against each other as well. But we're going to start off with the man with the plan, Mr. Fashion. He's one of the owners, directors, all that good stuff of Team Nobi Gaming. We play smart. Fashion, thank you for joining us. How you feeling?
Man, I feel great, man. Just great to be here. Shout out to Button Check, man. Button Check is, I got to give him credit, man. He's one of the main reasons that, we kept that torch burning, man. Watching them YouTube videos, you're like, man, they gonna do it or not? I'm like, damn, he got my feet to the fire. I gotta make sure we do this now. So, it's exciting, man. And these two guys, they ready to bring it and show what they got too. So it's gonna be a fun day.
And next up, we got a special young man with 1,000 damn pair of shoes behind him by the name of Terrence Green, aka Raw Swagger, aka Rigo, if you're familiar with Step Up High Water, featuring Neo, Christina Milian. I think it was even somewhere directed by Debbie Allen. Anyway, Raw Swagger, aka Terrence Green, aka Rigo, who's his character in Step Up, is here. He's going to be one of the celebrities playing in the event, playing the other celebrity who we'll get to right now. Terrence, how you feeling, man?
No doubt. Thanks for having me, man. I'll always, like I said, ever since Fashion sent me the link, you know what I mean? Like, you hyped it up for me, you know what I mean? Like, I watched the video. He's like, he's like, look, no, like, they serious about it. And I watched the video. And I go, oh, damn, this is what I'm about to be in. Okay, let's get it. You know what I mean? So just your impact on the whole culture as a whole, just, you already know you got my utmost respect. So just being a part of it and being welcomed in has been so much love.
And next up, we got another special young man. We got curly hair Bobby. Bobby, thank you for joining us, man. He got over 1 million followers. I believe, TikTok? Hundreds of thousands of followers on Instagram. And he's here going head to head with Terrence. So him and Terrence is about to get down in some MK1. How you feeling, Bobby?
Yeah, so, I do a little bit of it all. I started really just randomly posting on social media day after day after day after day. And next thing you know, those numbers started to grow and grow and grow and grow. I'm just like, man, it's kind of crazy. And at the time, I'm working a job at Old Navy, senior year in high school, $100 checks every other week. And I'm just like, it's not looking too bright. And then I found social media and just found the outlet and just found that there's a ton of revenue incomes, a lot of things, that opportunities that were opened because of social media, and just a whole new world that I was completely oblivious to. And I'm just glad I started. So now I just do a lot of networking, figuring out where I could fit in and who I could help, what I could do to just bring everybody together and let people know that you can do anything you want. Because I feel like I'm just the most regular, normal. I ain't gonna lie, I'm so lazy. I'm gonna throw lazy in there because it's true. It's like if I do it, I guarantee everybody could do it. So I'm just here to just spread that message and let them know.
And I have to ask, you know, both of you guys are going to be going head to head. This is the first time you guys are actually meeting. We got curly hair Bobby versus Terrence Green, Rigo, Superstar, all that good stuff. Y'all going to be playing in the celebrity match in a game that basically nobody has played yet, and especially y'all. You know what I'm saying? How you feeling about the matchup?
So I got. All right, I don't. Okay.
Nah, spill all the beans.
Listen, no, I'm gonna keep it.
Bobby, you sound nervous.
Fashion. No, ask Fashion. I got no fighting experience. I'm an FPS guy. I'm a shooter sweat. You know what I'm saying? So I'm about shooting. You know what I'm saying? But I picked up the game and when I ain't gonna lie, when I saw the lineup, I did my research on who, you know, the world I'm walking into. So when I saw like Fashion says like we gonna be with the big dogs, you gonna be with the big dogs, and I'm like. I don't know the big dogs, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not in that world yet. So he sent me the list. So I looked them up and I was like, oh shit, I'm with the big dogs. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not like with the big dogs, like we with the wolves, we with the bears, you know what I'm saying? So I said, "Oh, rip." So I went to GameStop. I was like, I need MK11 like right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I got on it, you know what I'm saying? And I've been diving into it and just learning just the basic understanding of the game. And the great thing is everyone that's in the event literally has tutorials on the game. like they're literally so good. Like they're so good. They're literally like, all right, we're at a point where we can just teach the world. So just, you know what I mean? Like I'm hoping I can just impress them. You know what I mean? Bobby about to get smoked, but I just want to impress them. You know what I'm saying?
And Bobby, I got to ask you the same thing, man. How you feeling about going against Terrence, and how did it start with you?
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, it really all originated. Like this is the pinnacle. This is where it started. If you're a true PlayStation fan, you'll know this game, but PlayStation All-Star Battle Royale, the only game I ever played year after year after year after being discontinued, after servers cut off, PSP sweated my life off. So these thumbs, they really do they have that up, down, left, right, that movement, that combination. Straight on the App Store, got MK. Thankfully, they had it for a real nice deal, $9. I'm like, you can't beat that. Thankfully, they had that for $9 because I did go out
for $9.
$9.
My bad. My bad.
And I got the bundle, the deluxe. I got skins. It was crazy. So thankfully, I got that deal. It helped me be able to invest in a personal trainer. Yeah, I got a personal MK trainer ready. I'm not gonna say names, but he's raw.
You got a personal trainer. Damn, man.
Like I said,
don't ask that man for a refund plan. Don't ask that man for no refund plan. It ain't gonna be on him. I'm sure he's gonna give you the tools.
I'm not gonna need it. He's gonna be real proud of the work I'm gonna put in. I mean, realistically, I can't lose. I can't, and I'm just real excited to show the world. This is what I do. This really is. This is what I do. It's win.
All right, in Fashion, what you got, man? I know you're dying to add something.
But the thing that we working on also, that diligently, it could be potential prizes for the other matches as well. We actually been talking to some other companies. I can't say the name right now, but some of the other companies are talking about getting involved in the next week or so. We'll make those announcements, and everybody can walk away a winner in their own right. But it's definitely going to be based on, you know, that person who come away with that victory in that match. So,
all right, and I gotta ask one thing. I gotta ask everybody I interview coming up for this event. What do you think the final score is going to be? I don't even know if we know. They might be going first to 10. You know, Sonic versus Waka. Let's say they are going first to 10, starting with Terrence. What do you, in your honest opinion, what do you think the final score is going to be? Waka versus Sonic.
I like an underdog. You know what I'm saying? Here's my thing. I am, because I'm convinced Waka knows something that no one knows. Right?
He's a smart man.
Like, I don't know what it is. I know he can make hits. So I believe he knows how to do this. Right? So if he can turn them hits into hits against the best in the world, I think he's convinced. Because I don't think he's just trying to throw away 10 racks for hype. That's just I think he's smart with money like that. So in my head, if he's smart with money and he can make hits and turn those hits into hits, I think he can win like 10-9. You know what I'm saying? I'm just calling for a wild upset. I just think he knows something. That ain't what I believe. I think Sonic on dog walk him like with logic. But that's my logic thinking. Here, that's my logic. But listen, I am attracted. I'm attracted to odds and slim odds. Slim odds make me think something going to sneak through. So in my head, I'm going Waka 10-9.
And of course, Bobby, got to ask you the same thing. How you feeling? What's the final score going to be?
Yeah, this is tough. Putting us on the spot like this is real tough. You know, I feel like I'm a technician. I'm real technical and experience. I mean, experience is at the end of the day what I believe in. It's what I believe in. So I'm gonna have to go Fox. But I know Waka's not gonna sit down and just give it to him. Not at all. So I think Fox 10-7. 10-7.
I like those numbers.
Waka he gonna give it to him.
This man said Fox 10-7. On one hand, let's finish watching this first. Let's finish watching this.
Yeah, we've heard it. You know, shout out to Lupe. Yeah, shout out Lupe Daigo. You know, I can't speak on those politics. I don't know. You know, it was so long ago. I can't. You know, I don't know if a man like Daigo's gonna throw the match, so I can't speak on that. But I know we're not telling Sonic to throw anything. I told Sonic in private, I said, Sonic, bring everything you got, because at the end of the day, we want this to be educational. We want anybody that's a celebrity that comes in here to take this thing serious, because you guys have put in so much work into this space that anybody that come in here, they got to respect y'all and come on y'all turf and understand what y'all didn't put in here for us to even have this opportunity. So we don't want Sonic Fox to take it easy. Plus, I found out Sonic Fox's birthday the next day after mine in real life. So it's like, he Pisces gang. So it's like, I'm kind of biased right now, So, I'm like, so I'm like, Sonic, you gotta be Sonic, man. So
You're not gonna throw it. Like a chance to smash Waka Flocka, bro. He gonna go crazy, bro.
Nah, you're not. Because what's it gonna do, knowing my brother Waka, if this thing goes the way y'all think it's gonna go, because I'm not gonna go. I'm never gonna go against my own team. But if it goes the way y'all say, my guy is gonna go and practice and do the Rocky IV, go to the snow, go to Russia, train and come back, and he gonna get that rematch. That's how he is, man. He don't like to take a loss. Just bringing together all cultures in one. The best of both worlds. Bobby and Raw Swagger. You know what I'm saying? These guys is newbies to the scene, but they're doing, their due diligence to make sure that they actually are practicing and learning the game, learning mechanics, and appreciating, just the type of experience it takes to really compete on this level, and they're really appreciating this opportunity. So,
well, I appreciate your time, y'all. Thank you for letting us check these buttons today. We'll see you at the event September 19th. Link down below. Check out all these content creators. Everybody's coming. People that never even been in the FGC are coming together for this event, and it's a beautiful thing. Thank you, guys.
Man, it's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be great, man. All right, y'all. Y'all be good, man. I'm gonna get back to the stream.
That it is, ladies and gents. Definitely let me know how you were feeling. Thank you for tuning in. All that, the subscriptions, the liking, the comments. Hey, it's a lot. It is a lot, but I wouldn't rather be. I always say that shit. I wouldn't rather be. What I'm trying to say is, I would rather not be restructurizing with anybody else but y'all. You know what I'm saying? So thank you guys for tuning in. What do you think about those opinions? I interviewed, who have I interviewed? Foxy Grandpa the other day. I interviewed Rewind, you know what I'm saying? Both of those gentlemen are very strongly going towards Sonic. Obviously, right? I like how we even talked about, we talked about the Lupe versus Daigo, which we'll put on a future video. A lot of interesting discussions. But right now, we got these celebs giving Waka a chance. How y'all feeling about that? One, Terrence was saying he thinks for Waka to do something like this, he must have a trick up his sleeve, obviously, because why else would he put up 10 Gs? So he's picking Waka to win. What did he say, 10-9 or something like that? But on the other side, curly hair Bobby, he's like, nah, I think Waka's gonna win, but I think it's gonna be like 10-7. I can just feel what y'all, as FGC, I can just feel your energy through the screen right now of all y'all just falling off your chairs, eyes rolling behind the head, being like, what What the hell is these numbers? But at the end of the day, like Terrence said, he's like, hey, I ain't trying to start no beef. I'm trying to come into the FGC with open arms, and I'm just trying to be honest from my point of view. And at the end of the day, you really can't knock it, right? Everybody else that has been in the FGC for quite some time, and you kind of see how it is with the serious competition and whatnot, I think that's why we have a tendency more to be like super critical, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to restructurizing with these, you know, predictions. There it is one more again. Thank you guys for the amazing love. Patreon, thank y'all as well. I promise we're gonna hit you with that juicy video sometime this week. If we don't post tomorrow, it'll definitely be the next day, but we might, because tomorrow's HT, so we'll see. Love y'all forever. As always, I don't know what it is, but I know it's about to get better. Love y'all forever. I already said that. Restructurizing. Peace.
Blah, blah, blah. Subscribe.
Then Justin to the Wong answered this as well, saying, that's what I be saying. And you know, Justin makes a point, you know what I'm saying? Because if Justin's Wong, I don't want to be right. If Justin Wong, if Justin is Wong, I don't want to be right. Justin Wrong, you see his last name is Wong, and it's usually wrong. If Justin, I don't want to, you know, because two Wongs don't make it right. Two Wongs. Fuck, I'm lonely.